welcome back. It's another edition of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. I'm Katiana. I know you're expecting Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, and I promise you we will be having an episode of that tonight as well. I decided to split my stream into 2 pieces tonight so that I could catch you up on what Akumadori and I did in our new series today. Akumadori found out last night she did not have to work today, so we decided to take advantage of the bonus time and work on building our new base. And we managed to get a couple of quests done, and I have refrained from turning them in until I could share those with you. And we spent the whole entire afternoon working on expanding our new base, figuring out our design choices and stuff like that. And so I'm very, very eager to share with you all what we have done. So first of all, if we look at the quest book, we've got a few items done. So first of all, I asked Akumadori, where should we put the Nether Portal? Because I could not do any more progression, so we went to the Nether. Coast is clear. So she said, well, let's just put it over here on the side of the mountain. Well, that seemed like a brilliant idea. So that way, you know, it's over here, it's out of the way, we don't have to hear it going whoosh, 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 whoosh. Sounds great. Yeah. Well, it wasn't so great. So we made our Nether Portal, and I will show you what a horrible spawn it was, because she promptly went through and this literally was on the edge of a cliff. And she's like, don't come through! Let me build a platform first! Literally, this half of the Nether Portal was hanging out in space. In space. So if you didn't step through in the right place, you were going to go into your death. So that was an absolutely horrible spawn. However, we have a fortress right there. So have not gone to explore it too heavily. I did go over there, and we've got a bramble forest down there, and so we got the fortress right there. And I have mined some cobalt and ardite. Oh, no, we don't want them. We do not like blazy boys. We are not ready for blazy boys yet. No. I was running around avoiding them earlier. This is kind of bad. And no, we don't want you. We don't want you. Just let me go in, get what I need, and get out. And that was the virtue of my time in the Nether, was basically get in, get what I need, and get out again. Because we ain't nobody got time for that. Not my favorite thing in the world. So I believe where did she put it? Yep, she left me some tools here. I have made her a copper wood hammer. So now she has the ability, I believe, to do a 3x3 mining, which is good. I will have her give me my axe back. So that is good. No changes in the main base. We still have all the same things there. And but as far as the quest book, by going to the Nether and mining that, we unlocked this option. Now this is where things got interesting. We had a firewood broad axe head, which gave auto smelt, a sponge broad axe head, which gives you squeaky, an evil infused broad axe head, which has evil aura. And we went with the sponge broad axe head, which is squeaky. Squeaky gives you silk touch, but of the 3, it has the highest durability, even though it's the lowest of the 3 in mining level. But we are going to need all the dark oak we can get, and so I am going to go ahead and take the other one as well, because what I want then is to make a second sponge stone lumber axe. So we have upgraded our tool station to a tool forge. It is a copper one, because copper is the metal that we have the most resources of. And with that, we have opened up a great deal more of items that we can make from the tool station to the tool forge. The two key items being the hammer, which Kumadori likes the hammer. And then we also have the lumber axe. Now the lumber axe is an amazing tool because it lets you basically chop the entire tree down at once. You hit the bottom one and the entire tree will come down. And when you are working on and doing, and you know, there's the excavator, it does a similar thing. The scythe does, you know, all of these tools are basically, you know, tools on steroids. But the lumber axe and the hammer were two that we used extensively in our DDSS playthrough. So we wanted to get upgraded as soon as possible, get those two tools in our arsenal, so that we can start leveling them up. I'm going to put this in here for now. My thought was, these are, they both, you can see, have ecological on them, so they will heal themselves over time. If I have two of them that are identical, I can use one and then alternate it with the other one so that I can hopefully keep them both healing themselves up. Which, since we do not have access to sponges to heal them, but it says sponge stone, so I'm curious if I can heal this also with cobblestone. Oh, I can! I was hoping that was the case. Even better. Well, that even solves that problem. So now I can make a second one, and Kumadori and I can each have one. I was hoping that was the case when I made it, that if I made it with sponge and stone, I would be able to do that. So that worked out perfectly. So the other one we made, now that we had access to the nether, we were able to get nether quartz, and that allowed us to make the scanner. Now, the downside, of course, is the scanner needs energy. We do not have any power yet, but I will be able to get a loot chest. So, Kumadori got a heavy something shield from Immersive Engineering. It literally looks like a riot shield. She puts it up here, and she has a little window cut out of it that she can look. So, let's see if I go 3 for 3 and get another thing of glass in my loot chest. A charged quartz fixture. I got something uncommon from Applied Energetics 2. Charged quartz fixture. I have no idea what that is. Well, we'll put that in there for now, just so I don't lose it. And then that opened up the ability to get this one, which is for rare ores, saying that basically there's a bunch of these ores that you're going to have to go way out exploring to go and find them. So, iridium, rutile, all clathrates, star metal, draconium, and dilithium. Now, star metal worries me, because if you can't generate star metal, then that's going to make astral sorcery a bit difficult. But I should be able to now click that, claim that, and that will complete that, and I get 10 levels. So that's kind of nice. And then we looked yesterday, we saw that we had unlocked more gates. We have upgraded our pickaxes high enough we were able to mine, finally, crystal. And so we then are able to get paper and some red velvet cake. So I will claim that as well. So now that means we have unlocked the Thumbcraft tab, which is here. So this is now unlocked for us to actually work on, but we don't have a dedicated Thumbcraft space for it yet. But it's good that we have that unlocked. I would really like to work on getting more of these unlocked so we have more options. Which I think more will unlock as we keep working on these various tasks here. At least that's what I'm expecting. I'm going to put the paper in there, and I'm going to put my... Oh, I forgot to give a Kumadori the corned beef breakfast to eat. Oh, darn. I'll try and remember next weekend. Emphasis on try. So let me show you what we have done. So we go to the base entrance here, and And you see we've decorated just slightly in that we've, let me move that torch here. Got it right here. So we've added just this little wooden frame thing around our main entrance. Have not yet cleaned up the entranceway or figured out what sort of decoration or anything we want here, but this is our main entrance to the base. And then here is, we've got this little cubby hole of working furnaces and a crafting table for work. And you can see we've got our kitchen. This is what we started yesterday, just getting it started. And this is sort of our design palette right now. Is we're using a dark wood log runner along the floorboard, so to speak. And then at all the various corners, we're using dark wood pillars from floor to ceiling. And then we're using a chiseled stone, the poison design, which is sort of this four-pointed square motif here. This is just using a chisel on stone, and so we're using that sort of designating our entryways, our transitions between rooms, and sort of stuff like that. We're still deciding how we're going to do floors. I would like to have a row of concrete going down here the middle of all of the hallways, because you move faster when you walk on concrete. So it's a matter of finding, first of all, how hard is it to make concrete, and then finding a floor material that color-wise will work well with the concrete that we make. So then here we have, this is the hallway towards the meteorite. And then we've got this hallway here, and then we've got this hallway here, and then we have, this is the opening into that big large room that we had found that has the zombie spawner on the end. And then if we come down here, so the only area that we have really fleshed out well right now is this one. So we're using cobblestone with the Celtic pattern. This is cobblestone with chisel for our wall motif. And then every so many blocks we're using lit redstone lamps to provide the lighting in our base. So I brought home a ton of glowstone from the Nether, and we already had, of course, a ton of redstone. So that is providing our lighting for our rooms, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a different wall motif for each of the branches of our base, and then we're going to basically designate everything as quadrants. So it'll make it a sense to us that, you know, well, this is going to be the Celtic quadrant. And then we're going to try and group our working spaces in something that sort of makes sense, so that thematically they go together and are in the same general quadrant. So that is going to be the Celtic quadrant there. Akumadori is thinking this area over here will eventually be the magic area, and then I think probably where I talked to her was maybe making this a storage area, because it's just such a large amount of space. I think we could split it into a 2-floor area fairly easily, and so it would be great that we could, you know, smooth out all the walls, blow it up, and then fill it with storage drawers. And it would make, I think, a really good storage area. The one issue, of course, is we have that zombie spawner over there, so mobs would potentially be something to be concerned about. But I think that's just, you know, we're just sort of bouncing ideas as far as what room needs to be used for what at this point. We're just right now doing sort of the design and figuring out what the layout needs to look like, and so on and so forth. So right now we're in, this is the Celtic quadrant, And this is the pathway that's going to lead to underneath the meteorite, which this is what Akumadori was working on digging out yesterday. And this is the area where we found, you remember, the Enderman was spawned in here. I have flattened the whole room out, and we haven't decided yet what the quadrant is going to be. But I have this room, and I want to smooth out that ceiling a little bit. The Kumadori likes the idea of leaving the ceiling natural and just maybe smoothing out the walls a little bit. So I may like take this wall back a little bit, like back to this depth, and maybe then leave this corner and that corner that way, or do, you know, I haven't quite decided yet. She kind of liked that little inset feature that's there, but you know, exactly what the rooms and all that is going to look like in final form, we hadn't decided yet. But we've got this room at least somewhat prepped. And then, like, for the side rooms, this is sort of the design we're looking at with these archways framed with wood. And then this is the ceiling we're going with, is dark oak wood planks. And then we started off by breaking through, and we found we were literally only 2 blocks below the meteor. We were that close to the meteor. So I upgraded her pick to osmium, and between the two of us, we chopped that thing to pieces. And so this is now prepped and ready to go as far as turning this into a farming area. So what I want to do is, and we've already prepped it a little bit to try and make sure there's not going to be tons of mobs necessarily here. But what I probably want to do now is gather up tons of dirt, which I already have from clearing out that room. Is spread out, fill in the area, make it all, you know, one nice uniform area. Start bringing over some food crops. And it's large enough, we could probably do multiple farm areas. So we could probably do like one over here, and you know, it doesn't necessarily need to be one large field. We could break it into several little fields over here, and then the idea is to then cover the entire area with glass. It did rain once when we were here, and so even though the area right now is covered with snow, it was just raining. It was mixed with snowflakes, but so we're hoping that this is something we can do and still have rain, and not snow that would cover the glass and block our crops from growing. We aren't sure. This is sort of a, you know, we're figuring it out as we go as to what we can and can't do. But we have that done, which is great. Now what I'm going to do is temporarily... Oh wait, I have to remember where I have a spawn point here. Let me make sure, where does my under the meteor, I spawn on that side. Okay. So if I do that, then no mobs can get in there until I'm ready to proceed and work on getting the farm ready. So I told Akumadori, depending on what happens with DDSS, I might very well end up playing a session or two of this week. It's very much at a very grindy stage as I work through those last couple of quests. I may need a change of pace. So even though the original intent was this was going to be my weekend series, this may be my Save My Sanity series. We will see. We will see what ends up happening. But we didn't have any problems as far as Akumadori turning in the quests that I did after she left the stream yesterday. So that was good. That was one of the things that we couldn't get to work when we were playing before. So was very happy about that. I was curious if the recipe for bread is something goofy. Yeah, it's something goofy. I have to make dough. Which, oh my gosh. Dough is a mixing bowl with water, flour, and salt. And then I have to take a mortar and pestle with the, oh goodness. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of tools. Well, they're not hard to make anyway. So that's good. Can I just eat the wheat? No? Great. We're definitely going to have to work on some base foodstuffs because my grain is getting a little sorry looking. I have a bread, so I'm going to go ahead and work on bread. I'll munch on that. I don't think the kitchen is not a quest line. And I've not gotten cows set up for milking yet to get the cow in a jar, so I need to do that. But I thought if we did a couple of hours tonight, maybe I could get a few more of these set up so that we can unlock more gates, which would be like pretty awesome. So now I need a Magnolian Sharpening Kit, which I already have a sharpening kit. I need cast. I need 2 ingots of Magnolian, which is alloying is 2 and 2 of cobalt and ardite. Alright. We can do that. Okay, and I already have some copper block. Actually, the copper's on the bottom. Let me go ahead and take that out. I don't believe the cobalt and the ardite will alloy with each other, but I don't believe the aluminum brass that's in there will cause any issues. I don't think. The Kumadori and I talked, and we agreed that it made sense for me to keep pushing on and have the advanced tools. And since she's only playing here on weekends, her tools can then, a little bit lag behind, and then that leaves some of those resources available for her to repair her tools. Would be sort of the good compromise. So we're going to put 1 of each of those in there. And then I think I need the ingot. I think I can take the ingot over to make use in making the sharpening kit. I have upgraded my pick using the obsidian obsidian sharpening kit. It is still an osmium pickaxe, so I can still mend it with an osmium ingot, which I will probably want to do. Okay, so we have 1 ingot. So was it the sharpening kit 2 ingots worth? It's 2 ingots worth here. Maybe I better make 2 ingots just in case. Where did I put those? I just put them away. There's the ardite. There's the cobalt. Let's put you and one of you in there. And then let me get one more osmium. Where did the osmium go? There it is. I'm back over here. Of course, every meteor has a skystone chest in it. I'm still carrying it around. We got an inscriber engineering press in our meteor. I don't know if... oh, dang it. Really? Fine. Frozen skeleton? Frozen skeleton? There's still monsters nearby. Okay. Now can I go to sleep? Thank you. Totally have got to get my sword upgraded. The flint does absolutely nothing as far as damage. Now I did get some ironwood boots with feather falling 1, which that's pretty sweet, but they have no durability on them. So that sort of sucks. So we will need to put that away. I wonder if they can be healed with ironwood, because I have an ironwood tree nearby. Oh, and we have an enderman. Lovely. I've got some ice from that skeleton. That's just lovely. Yeah, I see you there. You guys need to stop hitting so hard. Thank you. An inferium helmet for mystical agriculture. Once again, it has no durability. Now, can that be healed with inferium? Like, if I put this with this? No. And I don't think you can heal. No. You're rapidly running out of places to put the things. So we really need to start getting some organization and storage things organized and put together here, because we are so running out of room. Which, that was a problem we had when we played Enigmatica 2 regular, was we just got so much stuff and we didn't have it very well organized, like, at all. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to do this. And we're going to pull the ingots out. And I'm going to go see if I can use the ingots to make... it, or if I have to smelt it, in which case I just remelt it, which I can do that too. Alright, so if I go here and I use this, I take the wood off and I put you in. Okay, so that does not work. I'm going to have to make a cast of a sharpening kit, which is fine. We can do that. We have spare aluminum brass in the smeltery for making more casts. So that is not a problem at all. We will actually take this out, put that away, pick that, put that there, and it's already on the bottom to make our cast. And then I have to keep the ingot one straight from the sharpening kit one, because I want now the osmium. Take it out, and then we'll go ahead and remelt the Magnolian. We will then put the sharpening kit one in. Okay. Let's go heal our pick. First. So we put our pick in with osmium, and that will put it at full strength, which that's what we want. I think I'll put this stuff up here for now. And I need to grab my food. I definitely want to keep eating the bread. I'm not... I heard the hissing. Stupid creepers. Put the coal in there. I can put that all in there for now. There we go. Okay, now I'll move the Magnolian to the bottom and pour that out. Alright, and that is, now I get excavator heads. So I can either get prosperous, or, oh, look at the durability on that thing. The mining level is better with this one, but that durability is sweet. And I could probably trade with the villagers to get emeralds. Oh, we're getting you. Nice. Let me go do two things. Let me go upgrade my pick again. Did I put the flint away again? I think I did. There. I need to remember to leave it on the table because I need this with flint and the pick. Okay, so now I go from a 540, still 540, so I've not gained any durability with the upgrade. But now I will be at Magnolian. The mining speed doesn't change. None of the other things are changing. But my mining capability will go up another level. So we will take that upgrade. Then for the excavator right here, take that out. I've got this. If I combine it with stone again, I should be able to heal it also with stone, which I do like that. so let's come over here and I'll get these, a stone. I don't have any wood. Need wood. Wood. Did not leave any wood in there. Wood. Okay, take that out, put the wood in. Okay, so then it's going to be a tough tool rod, and then a tough wooden binding, and then for an excavator I do this, 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 and this. Yep, emerald stone excavator. Still a very decent durability. We will take that. Nice. Alright. So then the next thing is Osglow Glass is an alloy made from the 3 mechanism metals. Alright, so Osglow Glass, right there. So if I want to do this alloying, I need osmium, refined obsidian, and glowstone. Okay, so refined obsidian is obsidian with diamond dust. Just that's the same as in DDSS. I definitely don't have the ability to make that until I go down the mech line. But I have not. Mechanism. Let's see. Requires gate mechanism. So let's go to gates. Where's mechanism? Okay, so mechanism is only after. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get our coke oven started, because then that'll give us access to the mechanism gate that we can unlock that. That should be fairly easy to do. We need sandstone, porcelain, and brick. And we just need to make one. I mean, we need more than that because the coke oven uses 27, I think. So this is going to be clay with bone meal. Nice, nice, nice. That is a good thing. Okay, so we can. Whoa, what's that doing? Come back in here. I can set the coke oven up. I know I've got some store. Oh, yep, got that. Give me those. And I've got. Oh, I had them on the play. Where'd it go? Okay, what? Where's my sand? There's sand. What do I need for sandstone? I'm going to cook these 4 clay into bricks. For sandstone, looks like just do this. So if I just do that, there's my sandstone. because we can set up these multi-blocks like the smeltery and the coke oven over in that field like I have so far, and we can then totally move them inside once we figure out where things need to go. So these go here. This. That gives me my first 3 coke bricks. And I'm going to get iron plates, a fluid pump, and a portable tank basic. Now the pump and the tank are going to be used, I'm guessing, to empty the creosote oil out of the coke oven once I assemble it, is what I'm guessing. So that is the immersive engineering tank that now has opened. Oh! Welcome to immersive engineering. Oh, the speed and energy requirements of the machines have been heavily modified, and this chapter leads to mechanism. Yep, and there's the coke oven. Okay, so I know we're going to need to make more of those. But I don't think we need to do more. Oh, yeah, we do, because we need a steel casing to open up mechanism. Holy snap. Okay, well, that was unexpected. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put my engineering stuff in here for now. So let's put the tank and the pump in there. I need a bunch more clay so that I can make more bricks. And I'm going to need more sand as well. So now I'm curious. If I stand here, oh yeah. So the excavator is basically like a 3x3 hammer, but for a shovel. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Hurry. Air. Air. There was some clay over here, but I may have already picked it up. We may have to go hunting a little bit further to get clay, because I don't remember. I think I did grab it. Yep, I did. Alright. Is there some over here? Aha! There is! A whole bunch of it, too. Oh, there's a ton of it. So sweet. Okay, let me hop over here. Here for more air. Stand here, yes. Stand right there. Stand right there. Oh, so nice. That is definitely a very nice addition to our tool collection, for sure. Hop up here, grab a breath of air to grab some more of the sand. Dude, would you like some more space? There you go. Have some more space. Lovely. Okay. There is tons more clay and tons more of that. So District did tell me that there is a lot of bouncing around between mods in this pack. So I did know that. Alright, so I'm going to need a bunch of bricks. And then we're going to need more sandstone. So let's see, I have 1. That's going to get me to 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Okay, so that takes care of that. And we need to eat again. Where'd my bread go? Here's my bread. I could definitely see me midweek taking a break from DDSS to come over here and work in the kitchen and getting all the different pieces and parts of the kitchens put together, just because these solar panels are just going to be driving me insane. Okay, so there's 8 bricks. So if I come over here and I'm doing coke, brick, no, this, and this, and this, that gets me to 9. Then, gonna need, let's see, let's do 16, do another batch of 16 there. I haven't had to set up that pump system in a while. I hope I can remember how to do it. Okay, so there's another one. So then we'll do 16 again. Put the engineer's manual over here. That way I know where it is. I'm really hoping it's got the projector. It's got the metal press molds. Where's the metal press? So these are all the blocks, and then that's the projector. Where's the actual machines? Oh, it doesn't include quests maybe for the machines. It just lets you decide if you want to make them. I would be okay with that. Some of the machines are very, very useful, and some just take a little more oomph to figure out. I worked with them in Celtic. Okay, so we need one more batch of 8 on the, let's see, 8 more of you. I'll do 8, oh no, I got porcelain right there. Maybe good. I did all the immersive engineering machines, the crusher and the metal press and all the various things in Celtic, the original Celtic. And so I'm familiar with them. And the oil, the pump jack and the refinery and the tanks and all those other things. And they were terribly fun to do. I enjoyed them immensely. That was really my introduction to modded Minecraft. I have not had to do like the full-blown immersive engineering experience, so to speak, with all of the machines in quite a while. That particular line of quests, I think I would be able to go through that one relatively quickly once I got steel production going. Of course, ideally I'd replace it with steel seeds very quickly if mystical agriculture were a thing that were not difficult. Alright, coke oven. I'll go back up over to here. And I get a loot chest. Alright, let's have something good in loot chest. A flux infused shield. Well, it's very pretty, but that won't do me any good because I still don't have any energy. Okay, so the alloy kiln is nice / sort of useless because you have the smeltery to make alloys, but this can be just an easier way because you don't have to do lava to fuel it. You can use coal. But then once we get this up and running, we can convert coal into the coal coke that then will go into the blast furnace to make us steel, which then makes basically everything else on the planet possible. So the blast brick, yeah, that's going to be a chore. Now the nether brick, not so much because I just have to cook netherrack. I can do that. It's going to be getting 9 blaze powder. Now I do know where there's a blaze spawner in that fortress, but I have to survive long enough to mine it. That's going to be the trick. I definitely will need to upgrade my sword considerably before I do that. first we should get this set up though. And it's night again. Let's get that up and running and working. Put my well, I do like it when the mobs die on their own, because then all I have to do is go and grab their remains. There's one over here too, right? Oh, cow, why can't you be a normal cow? Oh, don't complain to me. Avoid the hole. Alright. Let's take this over here. And then we're going to set this up right here. So let's break all the grass off. That all cleared off. We're fine. What are you? A lope doe. Oh my gosh, they have Animania bunnies? Oh my god. Alright. So let's set this up. Well, no, let's set this one up over here. Let's set it a little more even, and then we'll take our glass brick and so it's not quite so tall. Put the first layer down in the ground. So we'll do and then 2, and 3, and then you say please and thank you. I like doing it this way because then the center of the furnace is then at ground level. So then if we click on this, we basically put the coal in here, it turns into coal coke here, and then it will expend creosote oil over here that can then be taken out here by the bucketful. But we should be able to use that pump and tank to collect it, and that should keep it running longer, because once the tank fills up, it will stop generating our coal coke, and we really need it to keep running. To make us lots and lots of coal coke. Alright, so we'll take a full thing of our coal. Well, we would, except I'm full. Okay, put this and this away. We'll put that away. And we'll put the ash away. And then put those and those away. I'm now up to 10 hemp seeds. Where's my bucket? Bucket? Now to see if I can remember how to get this set up. So, the easy part is you put in the coal. Did I not grab the coal? Oh, I bet I clicked on the coal to grab it, but I didn't have any room to hold it, so that's why that didn't work. That would be why that wouldn't work. Okay, so now we should be able to put that in. It's going to start converting. So now I believe I can set it up over here somewhere. So then we should be able to just say the it does take power. Alright, that's not going to do us any good then until we have power. I think it then pumps out into the tank. That little orange thing is the power to go in, so I think this comes then out the bottom for the tank, I think. But for now, we're going to have to extract the creosote oil in via take it out via bucket, which we can do that. That's not a problem. I want to get a small hemp field going. Means we need a hoe, which we have not made one of those yet. That's not a hoe. Hoe, shard pattern. Hoe. Shovel. Broad axe. Scythe. That's for harvesting, not planting. Hand guard. Where's the hoe? There's a crook. Ah, the mattock. That will work. Tool rod, axe head, shovel head. Okay. So if we do a tool rod in wood, and then a shovel and an axe, and then mattock, tool, shovel, axe. Stone mattock clumsy. That will work. I don't need it to be fancy, I just need it to work. Alright. So, the good and proper farm is going to be over in where the meteor got cleared out. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shorten it up again. There, that'll work. I don't need a huge field. I just need a field. Just because the sooner we get hemp growing, the better. Oh, I got some worms. Even better. Alright, so we will put one in that corner and one in that corner. So we get the benefit of our worminess. And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll put torches here at the corners. I don't know if we're going to need like tons and tons of hemp, but I know we're going to want it for our first power, which is probably going to be a windmill. And so having that will be very, very nice. Okay. Okay, so let me think. So the best... I mean, my armor is not terrific. Put the other engineer's hammer away. I'm probably... Oh, there's another ice. Keep the ice going, I guess. Let's put the iron plates in there too. Let's make a... Go ahead and make a sword blade cast. I could go osmium. Let me go consult the book. So I do have lots of lead, so I could use lead materials. Okay. Lead will poison my enemies on hit. And silver will deal bonus damage to enemies. So if I did the cross guard as silver, because the lead has more durability. Oh, but silver has a better attack bonus. I definitely don't want to do handle with lead because that's actually a penalty. The handle should be wood so that it heals itself, which I already have in the sword I have now. If I make the head silver, I get a better attack. I could poison my enemy if I made it lead. Let's see, that's the wide guard. Let's do that. I think it's only the head is what I can use to heal it with. Which that is actually another factor. And I have more lead than I do silver. I should be able to go mine more silver though. I think we'll go with... Take that down. Put that down. And I have 1 ingot's worth to make the other press. I think we'll go with lead on the guard. You're ready. And then we'll put the, nope, sword blade cast down. We'll make that one silver. I'm trying to remember how many I needed for this. I want to say it was 6. I'll see once the first number goes in. Oh, it's only 2. Okay, so silver. Come on, lava. Just finish a little bit more. Okay, there's that. Silver. Okay. Alright. So my sword is already at full strength. I'm going to put lead. I'm going to put it back in there, and we're going to make it silver. Okay. What a deal. So we're going to put the bucket, the flint, we've got more of those seeds, the wood, bone meal, sand, clay, all of that. There's the tomato seeds. There is string. There's more buckets. There's more of that. There's that. There's dirt. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to leave my good tools all here. I'm going to run that ore back over there real quick. Put that in there. This may be a very, very bad idea. We will see. Alright, so we've got 7 attack damage. Got things at plus 100%. I have a shield. And then I have... Where is that at? I have a potion of fire resistance. Kumadori should have one too, so we can use that again later. I have Fiery Plate, which would burn attackers, which of course that's not going to help me in the Nether. But if I drink that before I teleport to the blaze spawner, maybe that will protect me long enough to get the blaze I need for the blast brick. Because I need 9. Can I do a manual backup? Backup, start. Excellent. In case this goes horribly wrong, I want to be able to restore from the backup. Do this, this, this. 30 seconds. Come on, one more. Okay, 2 more. Seconds. We have time for one more before we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That actually, even without the fire resistance, was not that bad. Alright, we are going to head back to the portal home and go back through the portal home. Figured we might as well fight the full 3 minutes, get all of the blaze rods that we could. I'm pretty sure each blaze rod is going to give us multiple blaze powder. My sword worked very well. Each one's going to give us 2. And we needed 9. So we just convert that into 10. And that lets us save 3 for next time. Yes. Lovely. Okay. So then we need 9 times 4. We need 36 nether bricks. Where did I put the nether rack that I had before? I need 36 and I have 37. Oh, did we time that good or what as far as my digging ability? Cook that nether brick up. And then I need regular brick. I need 36 of that. So I need 36 clay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I'll just take half of that coal out into the next furnace to cook that. Perfect. Now, while all that is cooking, we will take our iron buckets and we're going to hop back up here to our lava netherrack collecting area up here. And I'm going to be very, very careful. And get 3 buckets of lava. Get my equipment back. Because we need to put iron and coal coke into a blast furnace. And so we are going to need iron to put into the blast furnace to make our steel. So we will get that cooking up. that worked out very, very well. I wonder if, I don't remember there being a quest covering like potion making type of stuff. We should probably figure out how to make potions of fire resistance so that we can be safe in the Nether. Or as safe as one can be in the Nether, because you're never safe in the Nether. Ever. Ever, ever. Although it doesn't seem to be as bad as DDSS, but then few things in life are. I think what we'll do is we'll get the blast furnace going, and then we will work our way down, getting the rest of these items up and running so that we can get the windmill and get the power, because this power then can be used to drain the creosote oil. I think that will be a good idea. Because then we'll probably, at some point, we may want to move all of our basic ore production and stuff into the new base. And it'll be easy enough that we can, you know, tear down the smeltery, tear down the coke oven, tear down the blast furnace, move those multi-blocks into a new area. But, like, with our base being underground, you can't exactly do a wind turbine underground. You can put it, like, on the side of the mountain, but then it has to be in a room that's adjacent to outside. Because, you know, tracing the wires from outside all the way through the mountain inside can be a little messy. It can be done, it just can be a little messy. I think what we'll do, we'll get the blast furnace up and running. And then that might be a good stopping point for the first half of my stream today. And then I will take a dinner break and reboot my computer. And because my computer and GDSS especially do not like to get along sometimes. So going into it with a fresh reboot would probably be a good idea. But yeah, don't be surprised if you see E2E streams maybe once or twice during the week as we try to finish up GDSS, because these last couple quests are just going to be extremely grindy. And I may need the break from working on those last two quests. I'm sure my viewers might want a rest from the grindiness of the last two quests. And so far, I'm really kind of enjoying this interesting gating system, and the tiers of being able to mine is definitely interesting. So we will definitely be very, very curious for how the rest of this pack develops. Alright, so then we're going to do blast brick, which is here. We're doing that recipe. 9 times 3 is 27. And we're getting another loot chest. Okay, so we're going to say, oh, Mr. Loot Chest, what are you going to give me? a wenge door. Four wenge doors. Okay. I wonder. Oh, those look nice. Need to get to the overhead on there, but that's nice. I could totally see us moving different doors around to different thematic type things. So like the room that has Botania in it would definitely get the other doors that matched. Oh, see, now I totally like that. The gray doors with the I totally like that. That looks really sweet. I do like that. Do like that a lot. That is very sweet. All right, it's at night. We're gonna sleep. Have my sword up ready. Every time I wake up, I seem to have zombiekins out here. And there I have a zombiekins. Hey, you. I got a sword to take care of you now. 19! Oh yeah. Hey you. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ha ha ha. Hey Mr. Spider. I can use the string. Oh yeah. Liking the new sword. Hey Mr. Spider. Still want more string. Alright. That was nice. Alright. So, we've already got 19 and look how full it is. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put bucket, bucket, bucket. You see how full that thing got very, very quickly. Alright, so then we're going to get our blast brick. And we'll do the same thing. We'll put leave a space there so we can move around. And actually, maybe I better leave myself one more space. Ooh, I see some zombie leavings over there. I will grab them. Move them over one more. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We'll put it down here. Oops. I missed. Okay. And we have really hot topic. Okay, so the fuel for this is the coal coke made from that machine. And then to go into it, we need iron. So I'm going to pull the iron out in blacks. I'm going to go ahead and cook the next batch. And then hopefully I can break it down into ingots once I have it in block form without having to do any crazy gyrations. Hopefully can do this. I can. Excellent. Okay. So we'll take the block of iron. Now I could put it in there as the entire black. It seems to eat through the coal coke very quickly, and it will only produce the full block of steel. At least this way it'll produce at least partial steel ingots at the end if I don't have enough coal coke. I can at least get some steel. Okay, so there's that. And then we got 2 more of you done. So we'll move you over here. Excellent. Alright, so we've got our first steel under production, and it's only day 2 of our game. That's pretty sweet. Now, I believe we've got a couple more quests that should be pretty easy to do now that we've got 3 buckets of creosote, because down this line it wants me to make 8 treated planks, which in most normal games you just surround this with this to get treated planks. So I'm just going to go ahead and make 3 stacks of them because I want to make sure my buckets are available for use again. Lovely. I'm going to get another loot chest. And let's see what this one gives me. A hamster wheel. Oh my gosh. A hamster wheel. No, I can't put it up here. Inventory won't see it. I'll put it here in the floor. Oh my god. It really is a hamster wheel. Oh my gosh. We've got tamed hamsters in DDSS. Oh my gosh. Wait. It generates RF? Seriously? RF? It generates RF? No. Color me surprised. Was not expecting that. Well then. Let's go ahead and get more bone meal. Was totally not expecting that a hamster wheel could be used to generate RF. I'm not seeing a hamster yet, but wow. Wonder how you hook it up. Wow. Okay, well then. Nope. I know I said I was going to go get my dinner, but we're on a... That's the gate. I don't want the gate. crafting bench. Where's the engineer's work? There. Time to tinker. Another loot chest. A green slime block. Okay, well, that gives us a nice supply of slime, which is always good. Definitely need to get, if I'm going to use that large room for storage and storage drawers, we definitely need to get that going because I'm going to run out of room super fast. Super fast. Blueprints is paper. Is there anyone? I just need an engineer's blueprint for crafting components. Okay, so for crafting components, no, okay, this one. So I need any blue dye, paper, iron, and copper. Now, I think I used all my lapis up, putting them into my pick. We should be able to alright, let me put my planks in here and the workbench in here and the fence in there. That shouldn't be my bow. I don't remember using my bow down to nothing. That's odd. Okay, let's see. Oh, I do have another one. Got another pair of that really awesome armor that is supposedly very, very good. That's a good thing. Oh, I should put that hammer upstairs as well. Put that away. Let's sleep. And we will run to the mine very quickly and see if we can find... I hate that it does that. Let's see if we can find some lapis that I maybe left behind, which is quite possible. I wasn't grabbing everything as I went through here. Oh, we should be able to grab the crystals now. Oh! We didn't have green ones yet, so that is good. And we did not have white ones yet, so now we've added white ones. Alright. Not remember having light blue. I think there's 6 colors. We can also get blue dye if we find blue cave roots, because you can convert these into dyes. So like the black ones become black and this becomes white. So if we can find any blue ones, that would give us a dye also. There's another white. So we can either find some lapis, I apparently ran out of torches and didn't realize it. That sort of sucks. Ah, there's a blue. Oh, and I got 2 off of that. Sweet. I only need 1 more blue. Oh. Oh, that was providing the light. I didn't realize. Great. Oh, creeper. Oh, come on. Give me another blue one. Ah! Perfect. That's 3. Excellent. We go home. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me go put those crystals we got upstairs in our chest. So we have now blue and that color and green. I want to say there's 6. They're red. We don't have the red ones yet. Good deal. And I did not leave the treated sticks there. Good deal. Okay, so we can now go get our, for the blueprint, crafting components. We need 2 iron and a copper. Run over here. We need 2 iron ingots and 1 copper. And I know I already have copper in here. And I should already have some iron in there. So we just need to swap this out for the ingot cast. Do this and grab 2 iron ingots. And grab 1 copper. Okay. And then we got paper as a quest reward. So I should have paper. Matter of finding where I've stashed it. There it is. Alright, so come over here. And blueprint for crafting components. Crafting components. This one. Oh, it needs an iron and an aluminum. My bad. Hopefully we still have an aluminum in here. Let's see. Tin, osmium, copper, lead, silver, iron, tin, osmium, lead, gold, aluminum. Okay. Over here, pop in the aluminum. Hopefully aluminum does not mix. It does not. Hue. Grab that. And I can put 1 of the irons away. Alright, now we should be able to do this one for the blueprint for crafting components. Alright, now let me run all of that Certus back over here, which is where I'm stashing things I've mined. Ding, ding. And we did get our first 2 charged ones. That's great. Alright, so that gives us another loot chest. And this one we're going to get a hang glider! Oh my gosh, folks, we have flight! Sweet! That's awesome. That is the best loot chest draw of the game so far, for sure. Now, these are the 4 presses you use in a metal press to make plates, gears, rods, and wires. So obviously, if we're making the plates, it's intending for us to make the metal press, which we need a way to make plates for whatever it was that we needed to make a nickel for. Although we can make a plate cast to use the smeltery as well, but once we have power, having the machine do it is so nice. So very nice. So, and I believe all of these are made with steel plates and wire cutters. But we're going to need the metal press molds blueprint to do it. So that's a different one than the one we made. That's this one. we need 1 steel plate with 3 more blue dye and some paper. It's going to take us a while to make that much steel to be able to make that. What I may do is, now that I do not have to have DDSS running continually, now that I'm not generating ores, I could leave this game up and running and let my my coal coke production run to move over and generate steel. The problem is going to be we're going to end up with tons of creosote oil with nothing to do with it. I can keep making treated planks, which we're going to need a bunch of treated planks. So I probably will do that off camera, like on my lunch hours or something like that. But that is a good chunk of progress towards immersive engineering. We are making steel, and it is only day 2 of the new series. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got the Thermoelectric Generator and an external heater. Thermoelectric Generator. Does it cover in the book what that does? By the way, in case you didn't know, this little tab over here is a search function of the engineer's manual. I never knew that. That was something that I think JC found that by accident, that this little tab over here is actually a search function that you can use on the book. Okay, so the Thermoelectric Generator, hot and cold, an option of power generator and work without the use of any mechanical parts. Instead, they use the temperature gradients between 2 sources. Placing a hot fluid on one side and a colder fluid on the opposing side generates energy based on the differences between the 2 fluids. The list on the following page contains other non-fluid blocks which can be used as sources of temperature. Packed ice, magma block, block of uranium, uranium block, a plutonium block. Well, I've got a few things of ice. I mean, chances are being close enough to magma, it would melt very quickly, though. That would be an option for our power for that fluid pump. Ooh, baby. Well, it's been 2 hours. I need to have some dinner, and then we need to get our DDSS stream going. So I'm gonna put the book back. I'm going to try and resist temptation to go right back into streaming this again this week instead of working on DDSS, because by God, I want to finish it. I want to finish it, folks. We're so darn close. Put the paper back. And then let me go get the... Not that one. Cobbles over here. Put the dyes in there and the buckets in there. Gravel, dirt, wood. Yes. Okay. Good deal. Alright, well, we've made a little bit more progress, so that is great. We've gone as far as we can in getting started until I can make refined obsidian. We still need to get a cow milked, and then we can get cow in a jar for our new kitchen. And we have now unlocked, we have now opened up more potential things to work on here. And we've now unlocked 2 of the gates. So Thaumcraft and Immersive Engineering are both open and available to work on. And I've made a good dent into Immersive Engineering. So that is some pretty good work through day 2 of our new Enigmatica 2 Expert Series. So thank you so much for joining me on tonight's stream. This has been Enigmatica 2 Expert. I'm Katiana. Just thank you so much for joining and the support of the channel. I appreciate it ever so much. I will be uploading tonight's E2E episode to YouTube, where the entire archive of this series can be found under Katiana Swift Arrow. We will be taking about a half an hour break so that I can have some dinner, and then I will be back for a DDSS stream so that I can get you caught up on my progress on the final 4 quests of the pack. So with any luck, I know we will get 1 quest done tonight, and we are going to try to get a second one. And that will only hopefully leave the solar panels. So, again, I'm going to go grab dinner. I will be back in a couple of hours. So, I hope those of you who are here watching and lurking will come back. And we will see you in a couple of hours. Everyone else, please stay safe. Take care. And we will see you after dinner. Good night, everybody.